Okay. And then, there.
Hi, this is Carlos, your local space surfer, and today we are cooking tofu nuggets. Delicious, right? And they are vegan friendly. So, stay tuned and it's about to be very tasty. Thank you and welcome. Out. Alright, good job guys, good job. Yeah, good job. Welcome to Cooking with Kyra. Today we are cooking tofu nuggets. I love them, adults love them, kids love them, everybody loves them. Well, honestly, I don't know. I've never even tasted the things, but I'm gonna go ahead and try it. So far, what we have is tofu right here, as you can see. Bam, right there. We also have some sugar and some salt, some flour, and I put a little paprika and a little bit of garlic salt in there just to flavor it up a little bit. And we also have some unsweetened cornflakes crushed. So that is how we're gonna make our meal today. Hey guys, do you think this meal is gonna be any good?
Yeah.
Awesome, man, awesome. What about you? You think it's gonna be any good?
Yeah. Can we taste one? Can we taste one?
Of course. Once it's done, you guys can taste one. So, as a dip, what I'm using is something simple. I just put some soy sauce, some brown sugar, some ground ginger, roasted ginger, and also, just in case I want something spicy to dip it into, I got some sriracha sauce as well. Everybody loves sriracha. Not everybody, I do, I think it's good. Been eating it since I was little. You don't like sriracha? No. Okay, well not everybody likes it, but I like it. Hey, I need y'all out the way. Hey, y'all, hey. Before we get started on anything, first I would like to say we are going to press the tofu. And what that does is it takes out the extra fluid that is in the tofu, so it will help absorb the flavors and the ingredients a lot better. So I'm going to show you an example of how that's done. Oh, cool. So as you guys can see, the tofu is pressed. I'm about to go ahead and get rid of these cans real quick. Almost made a mess. So I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna go ahead and mix the batter. This is 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I put a little bit of paprika in there just to spice it up. Also, add a teaspoon of salt. I'll put 2 because this is a half of a teaspoon. A teaspoon of sugar. Then we're gonna go ahead and get 6 tablespoons of water and mix that all in there. I'm thinking I'm gonna actually add a little bit more water because this is definitely a little smushy. Gonna whisk this around until it's smooth. Got a good thickness on there. You see the paprika and the garlic salt that I put in there as well. Okay, now that that's mixed up, the recipe says to cut it in 1/2 of an inch. I'm just gonna guess, it might be way off, but you know, we're gonna cut these in 1/2 of an inch and then we're gonna cut them to, I guess, simulate chicken nuggets. So right now, what we're about to do is get the tofu, dip it in the batter, dip it in the sweetened cornflakes that are crushed, and we're gonna set it on this plate and we're gonna start frying them up. So let's get to it. gotta let it cool off.
How do you make a tofu?
Alrighty, so after a day of cooking, not a full day of cooking, I'm finally done with these. They look crispy, they look delicious. I have 3 different sauces in front of me. I have sriracha, and then I have the sauce in the middle that I made with some soy sauce, brown sugar, and some roasted ginger. And on the left, I have some barbecue sauce. So I'm about to go ahead and give this thing a try and see how it tastes. Pretty tasty, pretty crunchy. I like it. Really good with the barbecue sauce. It tastes nothing like chicken, but it's really good. It's really good. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I did. I would recommend it for anybody that's trying to change their lifestyle and eat a little bit healthier. So, without further ado, stay elevated, motivated, never stagnant. It's your local space surfer, Kyler Soar, and I'm out this piece.